Good morning, good morning, good morning. We are live on another episode of Radio Check 5 by 5, 5 by 5. Good morning, all my sisters, all my brothers and sisters of security world, of the security industry. Thank you for joining in. Thank you for listening. Hoping everybody having a great shift. Hope everybody having a great day. It is cold as heck out there. Well, it's getting better, but still, winter is here. It's December 1st. Winter is among us. Winter is not playing. So, yeah, that's how it is. You know how it goes. But we are live. And thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, man, my topic and what's really bothering me, and I came about this this topic before. I came on this topic before a while back. I was going to bring it back up recently because a friend of mine went through it just pretty recently on her tour. So that just got me kind of so mad that I just had to now kind of gotta bring it back up again, I guess. So beating a dead horse, so to speak. But my question is, and I'm going to keep asking this question is, why does non-security personnel always in our business? And I'm talking about like from facilities to maintenance to the deans of schools. I get it. If we're contract security, we still got to somewhat report to them. But like I always say that your immediate supervisor is your supervisor. And they're just a contract. And the contract is important. However, it's very important. Not knocking the contract is not important. But at the end of the day, we answer to our bosses. If you have a sergeant or a lieutenant or a supervisor or a field supervisor or director of security or deputy director of security, like those are the people we truly all answer to as security officers. Definitely not facilities. I'm sorry. And once again, anyone can challenge me on this if you want. Please leave a comment. Say I'm wrong. I'll take it. I have thick skin. But I'm going to keep saying it, that we don't answer to facilities. We don't answer to the tenants. And those are the ones that actually fuck shit up and then you lost your job. And that pisses me off. This is what I mean by get out of our freaking business. Get out of our, just get out of it. It doesn't concern you. I tell you, I went to a job interview one time and there was, the deputy director of security, one of the shift supervisors, and then there's the head of facilities in there. What are you doing here? You don't belong here. You're in charge of maintenance. Deal with maintenance. That's your job. Maintenance and janitorial, housekeeping. I get it. Facilities here, if anything, we have leaks or problems, something's wrong, we gotta send emails to them. And I get it. They're one of the people you report on one of the leaks or anything in the building is wrong. Anything is lights out, whatever. We deal with we deal with the facilities. But excuse me. We deal with the facilities, but as far as you telling me what to do, you're not my boss. Engineers is one thing, because engineers are, to me, I always say that if anything's wrong, like sprinkler, anything with that's engineering business, I can see an engineering, a head of engineering or whatever, chief engineer at one of these meetings. If it's like security, that's totally different. Engineering and security always go hand in hand, especially if you're an FSD. But definitely as a security officer, we deal with more with the engineers than anybody else. Your supervisors and engineers, I can see engineer, head of engineering at a meeting with the security. Absolutely. It's all in the same club. but you got like some head of facilities that has nothing to do, have no knowledge of like security, but all like this management crap shit. That pisses me off because now you're in our world and you're in our business and you have no reason to be there. And it just pisses me off. I don't know, just drop me a line, let me know if I'm wrong, but to me it's not cool. It's not right. It really pisses me off. I'm listening to my friend. I'm on the phone with her and she's, arguing, not really arguing, but the dean or whatever, like giving her orders or telling her, giving her post orders or whatever. And I get it. You're the dean of the school. I really don't know what school she's in. I don't even know what company she works for. Maybe that's a good thing. I don't put that on the podcast. But nevertheless, like, I get it. Like, a couple of days ago, or was it yesterday or whatever, the school shooting in Michigan. So most of these schools are on high alert, and I get it. But you're doing post changings or whatnot, or even like, accusing her of not doing her job or whatever the case may be, tell her stuff before she takes her post, or don't think that she's not at her post. I told her to, talk to her company, talk to her supervisor, send an email, because paper trail was going to cover your ass. I talked about that in my last podcast episode about, covering your ass, which I might go back into that again someday. CYA, cover your ass. I want to keep saying that all the time. Cover your ass, because when these management and facilities or whatever want to really fuck up your job, they will do it, and they'll get you out of your site or whatever. So yeah, cover your ass as best you can, guys, because when the shit hit the fan, it hits the fan, and it's fucked up when it does. So always get a chance to cover your ass. But that's why I always say, emails, text messages. This is what I mean by like yesterday's episode. The technology is so great now because the ass covering is that much better. Because the paper trail is real. So, yeah, cover your ass, guys. To all my security brothers and sisters out there, cover your ass. Because especially it's like a gun-hole facilities manager that just wanted out for us, and they'll find a way, and they will do it. They will get you out of your post and get you out of your building, and now you're in another building or you're floating. And, that sucks. So that's why I keep saying they don't need to be in our business. They don't need to be in our affairs. I just don't get it like they do. They do. And I don't know, just burns my biscuits, pisses me off. So, but what do you guys think? Are you in the same boat? Do you even think the same way I think in, like, facilities or any type of non-security personnel should not be in our business, but security? That's always been my thing since day one. Why are you in our business? Why are you in our business? Tenants are the worst. Tenants will go and try to tell you how to do your job. And then they'll go around emailing, like they say you work in a corporate building, a commercial building, and one of the tenants is a law firm or whatever. They'll be the fastest to tell you how to do your job. Act like, I'm your boss. You're not. You're the tenant here, and they'll be the first to email the building management or email your company and try to get you out. I knew a tenant that used to go into security meetings. I think she was like the head of something. Really forgot what company it was. What tenant, wasn't what she was the head of what company. But she used to always be in every important security meeting. It would be her and, my bosses, deputy director of security, and of course facilities sitting there, and then it'll be her. And it's like, wait, what are these people doing here? Like, they have nothing to do with security. Now, how are you telling us how to put what guards wear? I don't know. That just, I don't know, burns my biscuits. But what do you guys think? Hit me up on the comment. I would definitely would like to know, because it's just, it annoys me. I'm definitely gonna, when I do some kind of man on the street kind of thing, I'm actually gonna ask this. I really do want to know you guys' opinion on this. Like, did this really burn your biscuits like it burns mine? Because it burns mine, and for years they've been doing it, and I just don't like it. I don't get it. The last company I worked for Calvin Klein. I'm hearing now the head of facilities is running security, and they don't have no security management or director or deputy director there. So you telling me that the head of facilities is now running security? You freaking shitting me? That just don't make no fucking sense. I'm sorry, it just doesn't. And I'm hearing shit's going downhill over there, and it's all fucked up. And it sounds about right, because they don't know what we do. They don't. They don't know what we do. They don't know how we do our protocols. They know nothing of security because you got no security experience. So you shouldn't be in our affairs. Just plain and simple. We're not telling you how to mop a fucking floor, paint, or whatever. That's none of my business. I have no experience in that shit, because it's none of my business. I'm not sitting in facilities offices, telling them, all right, so the maintenance guy should know how to plunger a toilet. It's none of my business. I have nothing to do with that shit. Nothing to do with that shit. That doesn't have nothing to do with me. I have nothing, it has nothing to do with us. We should stay out of that. Stay out of their affairs. Same goes, it goes both ways. We need to stay out of theirs, and they stay out of ours. That's just always been like that. We need to stay out, they need to stay out of our affairs. It's just, it's as simple as that. That's always been my thing. I don't know. Always been my thing. It's been, pissing me off to a point. And I just don't understand why it's like that. Just don't understand the shit. So I don't know. What's your guys' opinion? What you guys think? I don't know. I just had to go on a rant. Just kind of pisses me off. That's all. But I recently, I think, talked to a friend of mine that's also in the field, and he's almost the opposite. And I wish he can talk to me now. He can tell you his side, but he's always saying, yeah, it's okay. We're all the same boat. And I kind of get what he's saying, because we all work in the same building. We all should work together. Honestly, I'm all for that. We all in the same building, and we all need to work together. All of us. And it's, maintenance, security, engineering, you name it. We all should work together. And I'm all for that. We all one team. But that being said, each of these teammates have their own department that they answer to. So, once again, we're not going to sit in a janitorial meeting and we're security. And I don't know how the janitorial world works, because I don't have experience in it, because it's not my world. So, once again, we're all on the same team, but I'm not going to tell you how to mop a fucking floor. It's not my fucking problem, not my business, I'm the security officer. My job is, observe, report, protect and deter. That's my job. So the janitor is not going to, and some of them do this, but they're not going to, most janitors that know their place, and we know our place too, but they're not going to tell you how to do your job. There are some that will, and once again, no, they're business. I answer to my supervisor. My supervisor is going to tell me how to do my job, because he's my supervisor. That's how it works. I answer to him or her. They're going to tell me where to stand, how to stand, where, what to do. They tell me if the post order is changed or not. That's their job. That's because they're my supervisor. they're the ones that's supervising me, not the tenant, not the anyone, they're doing it. So that's just always been my pet peeve. It's just been my my issue. I don't know if you guys agree. Please let me know. Please hit me up in the comment. Let me know. I could be wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. But if you strongly agree, especially most of the OGs that's in this career, probably in the same boat as me. Some of the new Gs, not new Gs, I don't even think that's even a thing. Some of the new security officers and, that's in this career, welcome to this career, by the way. But, as y'all learn, y'all going to really learn. And I had to learn too. I used to thought the same thing. Oh, they're part of the same team. And it was a old cat, long time ago. I mean, he's probably been long retired. I haven't talked to him in 20-something years, but he's always telling me that facilities don't need to be in our business. I never understood that at first. I was still young. Once again, I was in my 20s. And he used to always say that. And as I got older and as I got more experience in this career, I realized, oh shit, he's right. What the fuck are they doing in our business? It just don't make no damn sense. So I don't get it. So that's what really pisses me off the most, isn't it in our fucking business? I know I'm crossing up the store, but it does burn me. And just, get out of our business. Let us do what we need to do because we know what we're doing. That's it. Just been like that for years. It's kind of been bothering me. As I'm getting older and older in this career, in this field, it just bothers me. And I know this will never change. It's actually, personally, I think it's going to get worse. I mean, like I said, my old job, they're already taking over security, like literally telling guards what to do because they run the department. Like, what? I don't know. I'd love to hear from you guys. Let me know what you think. Drop me a line, definitely for sure, because it really doesn't make no damn sense. I don't get it. I don't understand it. Shit's really crazy. It really is. And I just don't get it. It's one of those like, really? How is, it just makes you delirious sometimes. How stupid it is. Once again, like I said, we're all one team. We all should work together. But and when it comes to like, do Lisa needs her days off or her sick days? Facilities had nothing to do with that. But guess what? Facilities usually would try to get into that too as well. Why is Lisa taking off? You mean she got sick days? I mean, they literally will get that deep into our affairs to the point that like your paycheck is being affected. And get out of our affairs. If you're non-security personnel, you don't need to know anything about what we do, how we move, all our moves. You should know nothing until we get a chance to tell you. And that's how it always should been. I'm just my lone crazy guy's opinion, crazy officer's opinion, but I definitely want to hear from you guys. What do you think? Do you think I'm just blowing a gasket for no reason, or do you think that you guys? Do you think that I'm right? It's definitely want to hear from you guys because once again, it doesn't make no sense, and I just never understood it. And going back to Calvin Klein, the facility manager back then used to be all in our business. Every little thing from our days off to who's working what, to who's going on vacation. Shit was going crazy. my former boss at the time, he was really cool. The guy that former head of security, fortunately passed away. Which he will be missed. I think I brought him up a few times in the last couple episodes, but he was a really good guy. Like I said, he was more than just a supervisor, director. He was a friend. He was a friend first before anything, and he was a human being. So he was definitely our shield, our buffer. You know, in this case when the head of facilities used to try to get into our affairs, he's always kicking the bud right away. Like he's like, nope, y'all can't do that. You're not supposed to do that. That's nothing. You have nothing to do with that. And unfortunately, like I said, his passing opened that opportunity for the head of facilities to completely take over. And I don't get why the security department or whatever is allowing it. It makes no sense. And like I said, you have no experience in our field and what we do. It bothersome. It's just words. So mad because it affects us. Because now you're supposed to be the leader, and you don't know what the fuck you're doing. So that falls on us. Because now where do we go from here? If you don't know what you're doing, it's like, you're running a Fortune 500 company or whatever. You're running some big old company, and you're the CEO, and it was handed down to you. You have no experience in banking, let's say, and the head of banking died or whatever. He would step down he's gone, and they gave it to you, but you're not the banker. You used to mop. You was the janitor, or you work the kitchen or something, and now you're the CEO of this big old banking corporation or whatever. Now what the fuck you do? It's like, if you have no experience in this field, you shouldn't be in it. That's my thing when I brought this up a long time, a while back about experience. It comes in handy, the knowledge, the way you talk to people. Like, if you don't know how to do it the way we do it, it's not gonna work. And that's what I'm saying. So I don't know. It just bothers me. It's been bothering me for a long time, and that's why I'm just But want to hear from you guys. What's your opinion on it? Because, like I said, it's been bothering me for years. Now that I'm seeing it's getting worse, my friend, and she had her problem. I'm listening to it on the phone. There's non-security personnel telling her what to do, and accusing her of not working or not even being on posts. And I told her, send an email out to your bosses immediately, because this person's already going to be emailing to your bosses and trying to get you in trouble. Paper trail is a motherfucker, but if it works in your advantage, use it. So that's why I was telling her, get on out, paper trail. Start emailing, start texting, cover your ass. I always do that. I always say that, cover your ass, because these non-security personnel always want to get into our affairs and screw us over. So, my brothers and sisters, just cover your ass. That's all. Because in bad time, you're trying to take your job now during the holiday season, and this will suck. So that's why I'm like, cover your ass as best you can. It's unfortunate, that it happens, especially when non-security personnel get into our business. This don't make no sense. So, it's, like I said, it's been my pet peeve for the longest, and it's been bothering me for the longest. And just wanted to get it out there. It's kind of got, after I heard her over the phone, I said, oh no, I got to talk about this. This is something I definitely want to discuss, because, like I said, it's been bothering me for quite some time, and just want to get it off my chest. But It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Um, but definitely, guys, give me a comment. Let me know what you think. Did you experience this for yourself? Did you feel like non-personnel, if it's facilities, like I say, even a tenant, because the tenants are definitely where they'll get you fired in a heartbeat. But like I said, if you experience this kind of issue in your career, please let me know. Hit me up in the comments. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think, guys. Do you think that is this going to keep going on? Do you think that it's going to finally get better and facilities won't, facilities or non-security personnel will finally like not getting out of business no more? Or do you think that it's just going to be like that for the rest of this, for forever? Rest of your career. I mean, personally, I think it's going to continue, and it's only going to get worse. Like I said, I'm hearing my friend on the phone, and this the guy is telling her X, Y, and Z, threatening her job or whatnot. It's not cool. It's not cool. And they think because with a contract, we have all the power. Maybe, but at the same time, I always say you're the contract. You're the main. You're not the boss. I still got protocol to go through, and I still got to answer to my bosses, my lieutenants, my sergeants. Like my deputy directors or my director of security. We still got to answer to them. That's always been my thing. It's just doesn't make no sense. And that's all. It just doesn't make no sense. I just don't get it. But once again, if you guys had the same kind of issue, 'cause I have plenty of them. I worked Bell Security a long time ago, and they were the worst. Like Chase Manhattan Plaza, they were the worst with the non-security personnel getting it out of business all the time. It was like, it was a big old banking, corporate, commercial. It was Chase, but they had their offices and their investors and stuff. It was a big building. It was like 60 floors. But those guys were the worst, like the worst. Like they would tell security, our boss is everything. It's just, but that's how it's always been like that. And it's just annoying. That's why personally I got out of that part of security. As much as I miss it, I used to love being in the lobby and talking to people and being in corporate, doing my patrols and all that stuff. But after a while, you do it for so many years, and they're always trying to get you in trouble. It gets on you. That's why I prefer the nightlife. I prefer working clubs, being a bouncer at a rooftop bar is much better. Like this part of security is definitely much better. Do you still deal with the BS and non-security personnel getting in your business? Absolutely. Not as heavy as it is when you're in commercial buildings. I think it's definitely more in your face in commercial buildings. So that's my whole thing. It's in your face in commercial buildings. That's the shit. It's in your face. So they right there sending emails, and then I used to work at Trinity with U.S. security, and every time I used to sit at the desk, I was a 12 to 8 guard. Every time I go to my post, it would be a brand new email or memo, and 9 out of 10 times, not even from your supervisor, it'll be from facilities. And it's like, I don't need to know about that. I don't care about this, and I get it. If it's like something important building wise, like there's a leak somewhere or whatever. Okay, I get it. But only thing we need to worry about is who's coming in, what an important person or VIP is coming in. That's what you should really worry about. That's what I always say. But like when it comes to like Everything else that's not security wise, that you just want to throw in an email or a memo to us, we shouldn't be getting those memos, or we shouldn't be getting those emails. The only place that was that actually didn't like the facilities didn't get involved in too much was the Museum of Modern Art. I think I probably said it all wrong, but the title. But every email we dealt with was all security issued, and that's the first time I think in my career I dealt with that. And that was the best part about that job. Everything that was like emailed to us was coming from our supervisors. It was security issued only. Like it was nothing to do, like anything was maintenance, had nothing to do, we had nothing to do with it. And I used to hate those emails that maintenance emailing us on our email, on our security email about something that we have nothing to do with, that we don't care about. So that was the one thing about that museum I actually truly liked. Like every email was all from like our boss, and he was a cool boss. His name was Dave something. He was a really nice guy. I actually really liked him. Broke my heart that I had to leave the spot. I had to go, no more money. Gotta go with the money. So, but as him being a supervisor, he was awesome. He was one of the best, and he was very fair. So, and very reachable. You can reach him at any time. That was like the really cool thing about him. He was very reachable. But all the emails he sent, or the deputy director was sent, or whatever, it was from them. You know what I mean? Like you got like no other chatter on the email, but like security issued stuff, from your schedule to who was out, what guard is coming in, of your post orders unchained. It was all security related. I loved that. I thought that was great. So I haven't seen that since. Now where I work at now is more email, like schedule wise and stuff like that. I still could get through the security, but yeah, like in commercial setting, it's rare to see that. So I thought that was really cool. But they now, if you go to any company now, was contract or in-house, especially contract though. But if it's contract or in-house, facilities is definitely going to try to get involved in your shit all the time, or non-security personnel person is going to get into your shit. So it's just, I don't know. It just bothers me. That's all. And it needs to stop, or needs to be addressed, or I don't know. Something needs to be done about it. Because at the end of the day, it screws us up and we wind up getting fired. So what you guys think? Drop me a line. Let me know on the comments what you guys think. I'm definitely going to probably in this podcast. Before I go, definitely, like I said, I'm definitely going to beat this horse some more. Probably do like some kind of like I said, got a man on the street type thing, and talk to other security officers. Try to do it live, and just see you guys, hear you guys' opinion. I'm definitely curious on what you guys think, because this is now that I know it's getting even more crazier, it makes no sense, and I don't understand. So I'm hearing my friends, not really arguing, but definitely her tone was getting really. And I know my friend, she had to probably bite her tongue, so she was definitely trying to hold her composure, not cursing the guy out, because like, your job still is always on the line, but that's the sucky part. It's like, I want to tell this guy off, but I can't. My job's on the line. So, but definitely, you guys give me let me know your opinion. If I'm wrong, definitely let me know. Definitely hit me up, and let me know if I'm right. But let me know also if you experienced this as a security officer, and do you think in your heart that security issues should remain with the security department? and not outside of security department, or no outsiders should be entering our world and, falling into our meetings. If you experience that, please let me know. And let me know your story, how you dealt with it or how you feel about it. Definitely drop me a line or just hit me up. Definitely. That's definitely going to be all for today before I go into more of a rant. But definitely you guys be safe on your tours. My security brothers and sisters, you guys be safe on your tours. Definitely be safe on your tour. Get home safe. Be safe. Because once again, practice your PPE. This new variant is very dangerous and very deadly. Even if you're vaccinated, I'm hearing that it's definitely vaccinated or not, still knocking us on our ass. I don't think it's killing you if you're vaccinated, but it's definitely the vaccination, I think, still does help. So still get vaccinated. But I think if you're not vaccinated, I think it's definitely wiping your ass out. So, but definitely, guys, be safe and practice your PPE. Hand sanitizer, wear your face mask. Even if management's telling you in the building when you're on tour, where you're at, you don't have to wear it. I personally wear mine. I got a family to go home to. I got my wife and my beautiful kids to go home to. So I still wear my mask. So I'm sorry, this shit's still out there. As you can see, it's not only out there, it's fucking mutated to some other new shit. So, yeah, once again, be safe. Guys, practice your PPE. Hope you guys have a safe tour. Get home safe. Get to your post safe. And you guys have a great and safe tour. Okay, guys? It's been David Harden on another radio check. 5x5, 5x5. Okay, my security brothers and sisters, have a safe tour. Peace.